All right, is Lyft driving still good in 2025? Well, the answer is yes, because I made $1,300 just this past weekend on just 3 driving shifts, but it requires a lot of serious strategy and a couple of hacks in the app that I developed over my 7 years of driving. I'm gonna tell you all about that in the end of this video. But first, let's take a look at the actual Lyft earnings here. Here we go. Just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I made $1,377.50 on 110 rides. That's 28 hours of book time, 30 hours of online time, ride earnings 651, tips 145, cancel fee 5, ride challenge bonuses, which are quests, 285. I'll talk more about that later. Other bonuses, which are surges, 217, and turbo, 73 bucks, and also $23 of cash tips made on that weekend. Add it all up, that's $1,400.50. So 1,400 minus 100 equals 1,300. Divide that 1,300 in our 30 hours of online time, and we get $43 per hour. Now that's good for a Lyft driver, right? That's no Uber rides at all. How did we do it? How did I do it? I'm gonna show you right here. Here's a screen recording of my actual app. You see this purple pink area? That's the surge. You wanna drive to your busiest area of your state or your city, and you wanna dwell in that area, okay? You see that I'm in a bonus zone, right? There's a $115 challenge going on. I'm 2 trips away from hitting that. That's the quest, okay? Now that means short trips are valuable here. Now look by Go Online, right? That is your best friend in the app. You're gonna go ahead and click on that, okay? Location filters, you get 2 every shift when you first start off. When you get to gold level, you get 3. But the stay within area is the best one. We're gonna click on that one right there. All right, now you see this little circle? You can make it smaller to 5 miles. You want to do that first. Squeeze it down from 10 to 5, okay? Now with your finger, you're going to slide this circle to exactly where you want it, okay? You want to get it away from the areas you want to stay away from. Then you set that filter. Now you're locked in. Now you're online too. Look, this is an example of a very good ride, okay? 2 minutes to pick them up, estimated. 4 minutes to drop them off. That's a 6-minute process total. This is important because we don't get paid to go drive to the passenger. We're getting paid for the distance when the passenger's inside of our car. So the worst thing you want to do is drive super far to go to a passenger. If it's 10 minutes or longer to drive to a passenger, pass on that trip. Don't accept it. Let your competition get those rides. Your acceptance rate can go down very far, okay? I try not to let mine go down underneath 69%. Generally, 80% is healthy, but you can skip rides, okay? So we're gonna go pick her up, get that ride done. Should take like 5, 6, 7 minutes tops. And then we go on to our next ride. All right, now this area preference filter lasts for 3 hours, okay? So you just keep doing that for 3 hours straight. Get a short trip, drop them off, rack up that number of rides, get your quest bonuses, okay, get your surge rides. And the other thing is tips, right? I would say about half my passengers actually tip me. The other half tip anywhere from $2 to $5. That's the average. It's like that for every ride. I think the psychology for an average Uber and Lyft passenger is a ride is a ride. They're not going to tip very much more for a longer ride. They're going to give $2 to $5. There are some people that do tip based off of percentages and distance, but those are very rare. For the most part, it's 2 to 5. So if you get a lot of short trips, you're racking up your probability of just getting tips in general.